Eyes 128. Nose 95. Abstention 0. The bill is passed.
Hello and welcome. My name is Divya Sharma. Today we turn our focus to a subject that has sparked fierce protests, loud headlines and unfortunately a lot of misinformation. Mass protests have erupted in several India Alliance ruled states, fueled by a well-crafted narrative that claims the Waqf Amendment Bill 2025 is anti-minority. Protests against the Waqf Amendment Bill have emerged in opposition-ruled states like West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Kerala. These demonstrations appear to be politically motivated because what's being labelled as controversial may just be one of the most progressive and necessary reforms India has seen in decades. And many are seeing it that way, even in India Alliance-ruled states. Let's separate fact from fiction. What is Waqf? Let's begin with the basics. Waqf refers to property, land, buildings, assets donated by individuals from Muslim community for religious or charitable purposes. Now, in principle, it's meant for public good. But in practice, for years, Waqf boards operated like parallel empires, answerable to no one, free to declare any land as Waqf land, even government or private land, and often without due process. Section 40 of the old Act gave them unchecked powers. That's now gone. The repeal of Section 40 is not about interference, it's about ending land grabs in the name of faith. No more backdoor declarations, no more harassment of private landowners, no more political appeasement in the cloak of religion. The Waqf Amendment Bill 2025 brings what was long overdue: transparency, digitization and public scrutiny. For the first time, the assets of Waqf Board will be audited, digitized and made accessible. The reform is designed to benefit the very people it claims to serve, especially Pasmanda Muslims who have historically been left out while elites and clerics ran the show.
वक्फ संशोधन बिल पास हुआ और आज राज्यसभा में पास हो गया। देश के अंदर खास तौर से पसमानदा और गरीब मुसलमानों में खुशी की लहर है और हमने भी आज मिष्ठान वितरित किया है, आतिशबाजी की है और जिस तरीके से मुसलमानों के विकास के रास्ते में एक अंधियारा था, वक्फ संशोधन बिल पास होने के बाद एक नई रोशनी की उम्मीद जगी है। उसी क्रम में हमने भी आज वक्फ संशोधन बिल की एक रोशनी जलाकर खुशी का इजहार किया है, आतिशबाजी की है, पटाखे छोड़े और मोदी जी का आभार व्यक्त किया है।
The bill also allows the inclusion of non-Muslim members in Waqf boards, not to dominate but to democratize, to ensure broader representation including voices from Bohras, Aga Khanis and Muslim women, groups who were never part of the old setup.
जो डिस्प्यूट है वो इतना ही है कि अगर ट्रिब्यूनल के फैसले से कोई असंतुष्ट है तो ये भूमि का मामला है, इस पर सिविल सूट होना चाहिए। सिविल सूट में अधिकारों के बहुत वाइड रेंज होती है। इन्होंने इस पर अपील का प्रोविजन 2013 के कानून में रखा ही नहीं है, तो रीट के कार्य क्षेत्र में हाईकोर्ट के सामने जाता है। रीट का कार्य क्षेत्र बहुत संकरा होता है, तो जो ट्रिब्यूनल का फैसला होता है वो फाइनल होने के चांसेस 99% हो जाते हैं। जिनकी भूमि है इसका अधिकार जाता रहता है। मान्यवर एक गलतफहमी फैला रहे हैं।
Now here's a real twist in the tale. Despite the noise on the streets, several opposition-ruled states have quietly supported the spirit of amendments. Even regional parties that publicly criticize the BJP have admitted off record that the previous system was broken, riddled with corruption, land disputes and misuse of Waqf assets. Because let's face it, land is power and the Waqf monopoly over land without checks was unsustainable. The new bill also protects tribal land from being declared Waqf, ensuring that the rights of vulnerable communities are not bulldozed under religious claims. and it gives the government the power to reclaim state-owned lands wrongly claimed as Waqf. It's a step to protect not just legal titles but also India's integrity. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, during the inauguration of Hisar Airport, accused the Congress of altering Waqf Act for political gain and appeasement of Muslim fundamentalists. He questioned the party's commitment to minority welfare. Modi said the amended Waqf law ensures justice for Dalits, tribals and poor Muslims. And let's not forget, this isn't unprecedented. Countries like Turkey and Qatar have modernized their Waqf systems, digitized their records and brought in broader governance models. What India is doing now is simply aligning with global best practices without compromising on its secular values. So the next time you see a protest, ask what are they really opposing? Transparency, inclusivity or accountability? Because the Waqf Amendment Bill does not target any community, it targets a system of exploitation. It uplifts the spirit of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas by protecting public land, empowering marginalized voices and ensuring that endowments serve the people, not power centers. And in that, it doesn't divide Bharat, it defends it. This is more than a reform, it is a reckoning. Thanks for watching. For more such videos, follow One India News.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.